Hello, today we have a 1936 Royal Model O, and the Model O's were very nice, but they are a basic typewriter. This one's beautiful. The enamel has a few nicks in it, but for the most part, it's just still gorgeous. A great display piece, but even better than that, it works. So let's take a look at it. Oops, a Royal Model O and how it works. So first of all, you just flip that black back plate over, and this is where you're going to set your margins, and you just press and slide. The Model O does not have a paper guide on it, so you're just going to have to pay attention to use the ruler on the back, the guide ruler, to load your paper in the same place. Now it has a small carriage, so you don't have a whole lot of choice. It's pretty much going to fit letter paper exactly. Okay, so on this side is your carriage release. You can hear the bell. Your paper release. And then your line selector if you want to advance 1, 2, or 3 lines, okay? That's what that is for. All right, let's go ahead and, oops, let me move it over here. Let's pop the top open. And you'll see it does take a universal ribbon. This is just your generic universal ribbon. If you guys have metal spools and you want them to be wound, just contact us and we can do that for you. So you can keep your original spools, but it does use a universal ribbon. Pay attention to how it's threaded. You can go to our Etsy shop by clicking the link in the description so you can see a close-up photo of how that is threaded. Black is on the top, red is on the bottom, and then when you get to the end of the spool, you can reverse the direction right here. And so you should be able to reverse it multiple times before all the ink is used up. Now the touch control just determines how hard these type bars are going to strike your paper, so adjust that however you wish. The color selector, red and black. The white is the stencil selection, which most of us will never use. Okay, let's go ahead and put a paper in and see how this works. So that just goes in right there. And there we go. So I had flipped that, but this releases the ruler. So if you can hear, listen closely. Can you hear the click? Okay, so sometimes you want to, the click is like each line. And sometimes you kind of want to go in between because you're off a little bit, and you can just release this and you don't hear the click, and you have a lot more flexibility about where to set your line. Okay, let's go ahead and type on this, and it's got the keys are in fantastic condition. They look gorgeous. Okay, so your L, lowercase l, is your number 1. The glass on the keys look brand new. I mean, they're just, I can't get over how clear. They almost look like liquid, you know? It's so clear. Sorry, I'm talking. I need to. One thing I've learned about these older typewriters, especially like these old black ones, is the shift lock is a little bit different. So if you're looking at something in the 1920s or 30s, you don't just press the shift lock down. You have to kind of push it under. You'll see this bar right here. You kind of have to push it underneath the bar. That's just a little bit, that's just something with the older typewriters that you'll find, whether it's Corona or Royal or Underwood. You have to kind of push it under those bars. Okay, where was I? So the keys are bouncing back up beautifully. Whoops, you just don't want to hit two at the same time. Okay, if you are a writer and you're looking for a vintage antique typewriter that you can actually use to write long projects on, books, manuscripts, screenplays, whatever, this is going to work well for you. And just so you know, the typewriters, these old ones especially, you have to press down a lot further, and they're actually spaced a little bit further apart than we're used to on computers. So if you have really little hands like I do, you know, I'm 5'0", and so my hands are like kid hands, and so I can't go to the home row and just type like this. My fingers aren't strong enough and long enough to do that. So something like this I don't recommend for kids for that reason. It's just a lot harder to type on. It's not that there's anything wrong with the typewriter. They're just harder to type on until they're maybe more used to it or a little bit older. For me, I love these, but I still have to do the one finger it on it because my fingers still are not strong enough on some of them. Let's do the red. Okay, I love this. I'm going to take a photo so you can kind of see each typewriter, the way it types is kind of like its own fingerprint. And so you can see, I actually really like it, even though the type on this particular typewriter isn't super clear. Some of the keys, like the E and the A, kind of fill in, and the W. So you can kind of see its own characteristics on this typewriter and whether that's something that you're going to like or not like. I happen to really like it. It looks great. It was fun to type on. It's very portable. And so the Royal Model O is going to be, if you find one like this, that is actually very workable. This is going to be a great option for even a traveling typewriter or something that you can take to your typewriter groups, or if you just want to be able to go off and find that perfect writing nook or space out in nature. This would be a good one to take along with you. All right, we'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. Thanks so much for watching and have a blessed day.